Alright, what's going on YouTube? Just wanted to put a video up of my cichlid tank. This is actually the first video I've ever made. Anyway, tank's a little cloudy. It's been a long day for this tank. I pulled all the decoration, the rocks out. I actually took 5 Mbuna out of this tank, give them to the local fish store that we deal with, and picked up some peacocks because I did have all Mbuna in this tank, and I've had it going for like I think around 7 months, and I was just getting, I don't know, just getting a little bored with all Mbuna. Before I discovered a local fish store, I was actually buying my fish from the one of the big box stores, and I didn't know a lot about cichlids. This is the first time I've ever tried to raise cichlids, and I bought a bunch of highly aggressive cichlids, and it was turned out to be a little bit of a pain in the butt as they get bigger. They were there was a lot of fighting, a lot of shredded fins, and it was a mess. I couldn't add anything to them. I got 2 peacocks, and I got big. I mean, you can see the peacocks are bigger than the Mbuna, but man, when I put them in, I had a male Kenyai and a male blue Sakafi in the tank, and they were just horrible. The Kenyai, when I got it, it was tiny, but you know, it grew up, turned out to be a male, and like I say, the aggression level just got out of control with that one. Still having some trouble with this bumblebee here, but I love that fish. He's calmed down some. When I first put the peacocks in, he was pretty ruthless to them. He got a hold of one of them, the bigger peacock. Shredded his fins a little bit, not too bad, but he seemed to calm down. He still shadows them around the tank. I think there's enough of them now to confuse him. So, but yeah, like I say, this is my first cichlid tank. And like I say, I started out with all Mbuna, but I wanted some peacocks. I see other people's videos, and I've seen the peacocks and what they look like when they're full grown, and I just decided I wanted to try something like that too. So I believe these are blue regal peacock cichlids. I think I have 3 males, and I'm hoping I don't have a female, but I know one of these doesn't have a lot of color. It doesn't have the blue in the face, and from the way I understand it, that's how you tell them apart. And that one right there, I think, is the female. Also have some other peacocks, 2 others that I'm trying to figure out what they are. I've been looking at pictures. My local fish store didn't know their exact names, but that is one of them right there. They got the orange fins. I have 2 of them. There's the other one. I think this one is probably a male, and then this one may be a female. But like I said, I don't know what they are, their exact name. I'd really like to try to find out. But yeah, anyway, 75-gallon cichlid tank. Like I say, this is my first video, and the first time I've ever had cichlids. I started out with a little, actually started out with a little beta tank for my daughter, and it grew into a 55-gallon tropical tank, and I'm not really bored with it, but I wanted to have a second tank, so I decided to do a cichlid tank. So yeah, I got a 75-gallon. I'm fairly happy with it. It's a challenge. Like I said, it's a work in progress, but I like it. They're fun fish. I don't get bored with them. They're not like the tropical fish that I've got, which, you know, pretty much just sit in the water column and don't really do anything. I like how the cichlids are active. But anyway, like I say, it's my first video, and I hope y'all enjoy it.